Hello, Internet. Welcome to the stream. This is the 7th stream related to building a website builder. My name is Ionel, and well, as I said, I'm trying to build a website builder similar to Webflow, Framework, and Builder.io. And I'm doing a small introduction to what I've built so far. This is how it looks so far. To give you an idea, I've pulled some templates from the internet of some designs of website builders, and this is what I'm thinking to have by the end of this series. Oh, sorry. By the end of this live stream series, just a small website builder where you can have the page in the middle, some elements that you can drag into the page from the left, and on the right some options you can have to style the selected element on your page. And I have here some different designs from different people, and this is what we are going to follow in this live stream. For now, in the past 6 streams, I was able to load a simple HTML file, HTML with CSS, and I am able to change some styles for these elements. I can click on them. I get a highlight for the margin and padding with orange, and this is supposed to be green, but because of the background is a bit pale blue. I can change the font size. Like what I can do, maybe font weight. I can change the margins. Instead of 10 pixels, I can have like 50 pixels. And everything is saved on disk. If I refresh the page, it gets saved on the disk. I have a template HTML file that gets updated every time I do a change. And as with any other stream I've been doing, we will do the plan for what I'm going to do in the stream live right now. And all right, so since the introduction is over, oh, such a weird cough. I'll look at the cat here. The introduction is over, so let's do the plan for what we're going to build this stream. I think I talked about a few things in the previous stream yesterday, and we have a few things to fix before moving on to building the other features. The idea is to, instead of having a template to load every time I refresh, I want to have a blank page and be able to build this template that I have right here from scratch by just dragging things from the component view, component panel, on top of the page, and change the styles. And at the end, I want to look. Oh man. I want it to look something like this. This template was generated by the AI in the first stream. Let me revert these changes, because if I refresh now, oh, adding elements doesn't persist, so that's a bug. Yes, but I added some weird buttons here and I broke the design in the previous stream, so I'll revert everything, the entire file. And I also need to remove the button here. Try button. Yeah, this one. Like so. All right, and we are back fresh. Let me commit this. I want to have this template as clean as possible. I'll ignore the changes here for now. Added. I forgot to commit these things in the previous stream. So added a few more styles. Yesterday, oh man, this is so bad. I added these top styles, like the font weight, font size, text color. What else? The background color. The background color works. I didn't test it yesterday, so let's change it to some. Yeah, it works. And we noticed a bug last time Changing a... Oh, and this error, let me... Oh, I think I broke it so bad. Okay. This changing a color or moving the head here on the color saves the file every time I move the mouse. So this is bad. There's a file saved successfully 12 times here in a row, and here these are too many saves. So I will add a debounce function, so it only saves every, I don't know, half a second or so. All right, let me revert this again, and I forgot to open AI. Let me open it. All right. So the idea is, oh man. Yeah, let's open. Good luck. Oh, thank you. It's Painy. Is this your name, Painy? Am I pronouncing this all right? Painy. All right. Let's see. Let's add the debounce function because I don't want this to be saved every time, like 5,000 times a second. So let's prompt AI for this. Hello, why not save at every change? Well, it does this right now. If I click on something and change the background color. Oh, you mean when I release the, or when I focus out the mouse, right? The focus on the button. If I click outside, now it should get saved. This is what you mean, I guess. Okay. Let me think for a second. Yeah, just saw your post on Reddit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I can do that. Let's prompt AI to do this, so we don't add the debounce function. So don't save. Yes, after the change is done. Yes. All right, let's do it. Don't save. Let's tell AI to do this. Don't save the styles in the file every time a change in styles is done. I think it will be a bit trickier. Let's follow the code a bit. If I go to the properties panel and we have the color, right? The background color, this one. And on change, it calls this function, and every time the background function is called, the set background color, it also calls update style. Wait, let's see. What does set background color does? Oh, it's just a state. Okay, and what update style? Update style, let me remove this log here, calls on style change, and this goes back to app.tsx, which does handle styles update, which actually does the write. So this one is built so that every time we do a change, let's see, background again, background color. Every time we do a change, it also saves it to the file. So in this case, we need to somehow split the function, the update style function, so it does two things separately. Also update the style of the element that I just selected. This is the line. And only call on style change on blur. Yeah, let's prompt AI to do this. So don't save the styles in the file every time a change is done. Only save the data in the file on input blur. And let's edit the files to look at. Properties panel and app.tsx. All right, and it should be enough. If not, we'll have to do this in a more detailed way. Is this big enough? Let me zoom in a bit more. Let me quickly check the stream. Is it working? It's working. I see 3 people watching, and I assume you are the people that watching right now. Marius and Penny and me. Okay, let's see this one. And I also removed this weird log because it's polluting the console here. One other thing we need to do. Oh, I forgot to write the plan for today. We just started this raw. We need to write the plan. One thing I want to do. So these files, these properties files, for example, properties panel TSX has 400 lines of code. App TSX has a lot more, which is what, 800 lines of code, and the AI takes a lot of time to read it and rewrite it every time, because it rewrites the file from top to bottom every time we do a change. So we need to split the small functions we have in the files and separate them in some other different files, so the AI doesn't write the file every time. Let's see what I did here. So checking the changes. First one, it removed the style. So it separated the style, the function that calls the file save into some different function, okay. And it added on change and or on blur for each type of style we are changing. That's good. And this one should work now. Except, let me refresh. So now if I select the element I want to change, there's a bug here. I don't see it being selected. When I click on it, it disappears, but it is selected. So if I now go and change the background color, oh, it's still laggy. And take a look at the console. There are a ton of logs. If I close the console, does it work? Does it move faster? No, it's still slow. So this doesn't fix the issue. Area label wipe is required. Let's tell AI to fix this. I am getting this warning for each input / select. But I don't think it's from this. Let me see. So every time we do a change for background color, where is it here? Background color. It does 2 things. Oh, I think this is a problem. It sets a state. Oh, this is bad. I oversaw this in the previous streams. We have states for each type of style we want to change. And this means, if you saw the code here, if we change the background color, it updates the state every time we move the mouse over the color picker. Which means, if you know a bit of React, it means React is rendering the panel, the properties panel, every time we do a slight move on the color picker, which is not okay. So we need to prompt AI to fix this. We might need to use references instead of states to fix this issue. If we use refs in React, React won't render the properties panel every time we do a slight change. Let's see if the background color is used in some use effect. Oh, it's used as the value itself for the text field, for the color picker. But I don't think it matters. I think a ref should be enough. So it added area labels. Let's also prompt it. Please don't use state when saving the styles from the element or when I do a change. This is because the properties panel is rendered every time I do a slight style change. I don't want the properties panel to be passport. The properties panel to be rendered every time I do a change. And this should take care of the problem. Yeah, thank you, Marius, for this idea. That's good. And as I said a few moments ago, we need to write a plan for today. What I do in every stream is I do a recap of what I did the previous stream, and I write a plan for the current stream. So in the recap, what we did yesterday, we added the new styles for font weight, font size, background color, border radius, text color. So if I go right now, I like the border radius one. If I go, for example, on the button and I increase the border radius, I think it's broken right now because the AI is writing the code. But it worked in the yesterday stream. And we also added text editing. I mean, half of the feature. It doesn't work on buttons, but it should work on simple elements like, oh no, it's broken. Everything is broken today. It worked the previous stream. And we need to write the plan for today. So let me delete this. So plan for today. Let's see. We are fixing right now the, oh, 1 second. Fix the background color style update. Text editing, we need to refix it. It worked before. The code is there, so it's maybe some weird small bug. This is for buttons. I will remove this for now. Oh, I wanted to also add a preview feature. A button that lets us display the full page that we are building without these panels on the right and on the left. What else? What issues did we have? Oh, the selection. Let's fix the selection. Because if I click on an element right now, I don't see if it's selected. I mean, I can see it here. It selects the tag in the right panel. It says what it's selected, but I don't see it on the screen. I mean, it worked when I started the stream. Did you see it? Did you see it, right? There's the margin and padding displayed. Now it's broken. So the AI has some issues. It breaks stuff. So we need to be careful of the things that it does here. Did it do any changes? Except, let's see. Properties panel. Do we still have states? We have style. Okay, we have a simple ref object with all of the styles instead of the states we had before. That's cool. We have a re-render state used to force re-render when needed. Okay. Is it needed right now? Oh, in some places. Let's see where do we need this? Like forcefully re-render stuff. What's this? Huh. When a selected element is, well, an element is selected, it does what? It gets the styles, the values, saves them in this object. Display mode, set display mode. Only use state for display only purposes, rendering UI. Oh, I need to see what display mode is. Display value, block flex. So it has the state for display only? Okay. Oh, it also has it here. That's weird. It should be only once. What else? It gathers all the styles from the selected element, forces to render. Okay, I guess. Else, what else? Oh, on deselection, it resets everything. Well, I don't think we need this. So we might need to remove this portion. What else? Update style. Oh, this is the thing from before with the blur thing, with the focus out. What else? Oh, there are some few small changes. Okay. The font size border radius is not used. This is not okay. Let's see if this works. We have an error here. Oh, the not used. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works. Refresh. Select this. I mean the button. It reads the 4 pixels border radius, so the reading of the styles works. But changing the styles, I mean the slider works, but the styles are not updated on the element itself. So it broke a lot of stuff here, which means we need to fix them. Let's check the border radius. Border radius. So what does it do? On change, handle slider change. Let's see what this does. String value, update style, style property, string value. So this is a function we need to wait. No. Yes, I think update style. Yes, so selected element dot style. It uses so many as any, but it should be okay. Of property equals value. Well, it should be able to correctly set it. So let's log and see what this does. Log selected element. So we want to see if the selected element is there when updating a style. The properties it tries to select to change, and the value. Let's refresh. All right, so it has the correct a tag, the correct property, border radius, and the 7 pixels it needs to set, but it doesn't set them. Let's set it manually. Let's see if this works. So we can go in the console and say temp1, which is the a tag, dot styles, dot style dot border radius, 7 pixels. So it has the style, but it doesn't show on the screen. What? Wait a second. Is this a tag different from the a tag rendered on the screen? Let's also store this in a global variable. So temp1 and temp2. Oh, there are two different instances of an a tag. But how is this possible? And probably this is why we don't also see the highlight when we select the element. So we need to do a small debug here. The other option is to revert everything, but I don't want to do this. Maybe it's because of AppTSX. Was this added today? I think I committed everything, didn't I? Handle style update. This is starting to get complicated. Let me see. Actually, let's take it step by step. We need to see why clicking on an element is different from why it's the selected element different from the element on the page. So we can go on the click handler. Should be right here. Click somewhere. Handler element click. This one. Set selected element. Let's log it. Element. Oops. Element. Refresh. Click on the button. A tag. Okay. Outline red solid 2 pixels. This is from hovering. Okay. So if I save this in a variable, let's ignore the warnings for now. Fail to save temporary variable. What? I think I know what's going on here. I think it creates it re-renders the iframe when I select the element. I don't want this. I think I'll revert everything from app.tsx. Did it change something in this file? Two edited files. Yeah, I did a bunch of changes. I mean, it says only 5 changes. Let me save these changes somewhere, revert everything, and see if this works as before. So this is styles, style update improvements. All right, so so if I refresh now, click on this. Now the selection kind of works. I still don't see the red border when I select the element. It's only on a hover on the element. So it definitely did something wrong. And I guess the border radius works now. Yes. As you see, the button has the border radius thing. And I think I can also select the parent and also set the border radius. Yes. All right, so this works. So it broke something. Let me revert it, revert the template. So it broke something in style update improvements. Let's see if we can fix it. Maybe revert everything from app.tsx. I think so. Yeah, let's do it. Refresh, click on this, I mean on the button. Ooh. Okay, now it works. Let me remove the console log here because it's annoying. This one. Refresh. Alright, so this one works. Oh, finally. And which means now I can change the background color of this element, for example, without having issues with the lag. Yeah, you see? Look how fast it is now. No lag, no anything, except the warnings, which we can ignore for now. This is so cool. This is so cool. Yes. How do I set it back to transparent? Oh, that's an issue. We don't have transparent. Or do we? No, we don't. So I need to manually revert the file again. But this works now. All right. What else? Let's check the README file. So fix the background color style update. This one was fixed, but I mean, wait a second, kind of. If I click on the button, you see the button has, where is it? Let's go to styles. The button has a background color of this purple thing, but the color picker has black here selected. You see, this is not correct, so we need to fix this. Let's see the errors here. Border radius is not used. Border. Let's commit this. In case we need to revert back, we can revert back to the commit. So style, update improvements, this is okay. And next I want to, actually there are two problems. The color picker is the wrong color picker. I think color, it's using the text field of type color, but we have a different component specially designed for colors. Like this one, oh not this one, the color pickers, which looks like this. It's similar, but well, it gets the job done. And I guess it has it also has transparency, the alpha channel. Yes, hex plus alpha. Yes, this is exactly what I want. We can also set the transparency. That's cool. Let's prompt the AI to use this color picker. Inside property, use color with the alpha channel for color inputs inside properties panel. The music, I think it's too loud. And this should look a lot more nicer. And it should also fix the text color one. And the first task is done. Whoa. Do you see this on the stream? There's a weird box here. I think it's from the color picker. Oof. Okay. All right, let's see what I did here. It's doing. Oh, let's work on this thing next. So this one is fixed. I think we will test it. But the next one is split the code in multiple files. The AI takes a lot of time to render to write the files, the components over and over again. React Aria components? No, I don't want to use this. Why is using React Aria components? Oh, it's just the type. Okay. And I assume it's using the Jolly component. Color slider, color picker, and that's from, let's see the import. Ooh. It does some manual stuff. Parse color. Okay, I don't like this, but okay. Yes, it's using the color picker I have installed. What, is there a bug? So search web React Aria. TypeScript usage? I can see the code base already has alpha channel support for color inputs. Yes, it has. The current implementation already has alpha channel. Yes, it has. Okay, let's see how it does. So select the button, and it broke everything. Oh, thank you. Get color space axis is not the function. What's this? Wait, it doesn't exist. Who is calling this function? It's from React Aria? Yes, it's from React Aria. Do they have a bug? No way. Let's try one more time. Let me refresh the template again. Oh, oops. Let's see. Refresh. Click on the button. And boom, it's dead. Okay. In properties panel, color area, color TSX, color area. So yeah, the color picker has a problem. Well, this is not okay. Color picker. Okay. Class name error. It doesn't have a class name. Okay, let's remove it. Oh wow, so many errors. Wait a second. What did the AI do? Type color may be a mistake. What's color? React types color. Who's React types? Color from React area components. It's missing two clone to, oh, this needs to be like a more complex thing. Okay. Well, this is where AI fails to do things. Wow, I didn't expect it to be this complex. Wait a second, I think it does things wrong. The color picker, let's check the code, is just what? A color picker with dialog trigger, color area. Oh man, this is complex. I wasn't expecting this. Hex picker, it's called hex picker. Huh. I mean, this is with the alpha channel. I think I know what I can do. I will create a new component called hex picker. For now. Yeah, let's copy this thing. Let's place it manually inside our components. Where is it? Components, UI, hex, color, picker. .tsx. All right. Export. React. Let's import everything. Parse color. Where is parse color coming from? From React area. Okay. Can I add all the imports? Add import. Can I copy the imports? I think I can copy the imports from here directly. Any issues? Yes, we don't have the dialog. Let's add the dialog. I didn't install it. All right, we have the dialog now. The error goes away. The color is now not assigned. Okay, this is const, whatever. And hex color picker, let's rename it. This is the default color for now. We need to add things like on change and so on and so forth. Let's prompt AI to do this. So check hex color and make it behave like a normal input. Add the proper event handlers. Let's check the input for one second. I mean, we can check the color picker. Area, color area. No, let's check the input. The color picker is too complex. So class name props, and the props are just passed down to the area input. Okay. I don't think we can do this. What's the input for the color picker? Value on change is read only, is disabled. Does the input have things like is disabled? Is disabled? No, the property name, the attribute name is disabled, not is disabled. This one is called is disabled. I mean, it might not work actually. Well, does not exist. Maybe it's called disabled. Oh, disabled doesn't exist. Okay. Let's remove it. Is read only doesn't exist, right? Let's remove it. Button disabled. Doesn't exist. What? Disabled. Oh, it's called is disabled. Oh, this is confusing. All right, this is fixed. It has some weird functions here, and we can ignore them for now. And I think I need to revert everything back from properties panel. Yeah. Let's revert back. File cache config, not file system. Let's go back to the to cursor. Go back to our what was this? Implementing alpha channel. Restore checkpoint. Continue. All right. We have properties panels changed, and I think so. Use the color with the alpha channel. I mean, use hex color picker, and we can add with alpha channel in parentheses for color inputs inside properties panel. You might need to update hex color to behave like a normal input, similar to text field. Let's go with this thing. The ID is frozen. That's great. The CPU is okay. The RAM is okay. Is it working now? No. Hello? Oh, it's working now. Okay. Fix background. Oh, we didn't fix this yet. Alright, color pickers. Let's see what it did. It's using text, which is already not okay. Why it's using text? Let's see. Button, color swatch, text description, error message. Oh, okay. Just for text, for some description errors. That's okay. And in the properties panel, instead of text field, it's using the hex color picker, which is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Let's see. This should work now. Where's the browser? Right here. Refresh. Click on the button. Perfect. We have the background color picker. Click on it. We can change the color, kind of. Doesn't work. I mean, I can press the mouse and move around, but the sliders don't move. Oh, this is very nice. Of course. Let's see where the problem is. It's just value on change. I think I added too many things here for handle blur, handle focus. Let's remove this. I don't need this. Where's the blur? Button. Color picker button. Let's see. Hex alpha. Button. Color area. Is this how every color picker is built? Yes, color picker value on change. Color swatch. Dialog with the color area. Color thumb. Huh. Okay. Handle focus on focus. On blur. What else? Oh, we can change the focus in two places. On focus, on blur, on blur, on focus. Okay. Multiple color swatches. Wait a second. What's this? Oh, we have, okay, so I see what it did. It built like a very complex color picker. We can write the hex code manually, we can write the alpha value manually, and we also have some helper colors we can choose from in case we don't want to manually set a color. This is nice. Maybe in the future we will have like a template system where we define the primary color, the secondary color, the error color, and we can show users their specific colors that they choose for their design, for their theme. This is useful, but for now we don't need this, and we don't need the manual writing. I mean, for hex, I think we do need a manual writing. People might copy the color, the hex color, from somewhere else. Actually, let's keep them for now. They don't break anything, but the color area doesn't work. The value doesn't correctly work. The on change works, but the value might not work. So it sends the value out, but the value in doesn't go in. Oh, my ID froze again. What's going on? Is the string going? It looks like it. And the text color? Yeah, the text color works as well. So we need to fix this dot thing moving, the handler of the color. Oh, the ID is dead. Let me forcefully close it. And it's back. Start. Refresh. All right. Where was I? Oh, fixing this. Let's see, hex color picker. The value doesn't work, right? So color value. What's color value? You know, it's a complex thing. It is controlled, parse color, otherwise internal color, which is a state. Wait a second. No. I don't want this. I want the value directly. Is controlled. What is control is? If we don't have a value, control mode if value is provided, uncontrolled if not. So what's the thing with controlled? I think I don't ever want it to not be controlled. So I will remove, I think, everything here. Parse color. Oh, this is a thing from React Aria. It returns a color instance, so we will keep this. Let me see. I think I will comment everything and pass the parse color of value directly here, and here on change it will be just on change. It doesn't like it. On change. Value string, and I assume this returns a value color. New color to string hex, so we need to manually color to set it to a string. So color to string of hex. Okay, no. Oh, it's undefined. Okay, it's optional. And this one, string undefined is so undefined is not assignable to string. Okay, maybe this. Let's see if this works. Click on this. Invalid color value. Okay, so it doesn't like blank things. Let's go with black as a default color, or white. I don't know. Yeah, white, whatever. Click on this, invalid color value. Parse color string. What's invalid about this? Oh, the value might be an empty string. Let's log the value. Value. Refresh. Click. It doesn't say anything. Let's go with JSON, stringify, and also type of value. Refresh. Click. It's an empty string, so I need to use this operator instead. Click. Now it works. So if I move, oh, but the color area still doesn't work. Let me print the value. Maybe the value is the problem. It's not updated. Yeah, you see, the value is not sent back to the color picker. Let's fix this. Properties panel, the value. The value is the color, and the color is from ref. Okay. Oh, I think I know. We need the internal state. Yeah, we need the internal state. Default value. What was it here? Internal color. Okay. Set internal color. Do we need this? Handle color change. Yeah, I think we need this. Handle color change. We can remove the use controlled thing. If it's not controlled, set the entire internal color. So which means if it's controlled, what's this? We do on change. No, this is not ideal. I don't like this. Well, this is a problem. The ref we just did a few moments ago doesn't correctly work. It conflicts with the controlled state of the inputs. Ooh. Let me think. The thing is, we get a color from the component itself, right? The selected element, which is blue in this case, the button. The button is blue. And not sure why it's red here. And when I click on this and I move the slider, I want the internal color of the slider. So it gets blue in the color picker. When I move, I want it to change the color, to send the color that I'm selecting outside to the element. So it selects the color, the background color for that. It sets the color, the background color for the element. But I also want the internal state of the color picker itself to be updated. So I ditched this is controlled thing. And that should be it. Internal color and the value. Where's the value used? No, not here. Let's use an effect to set it. So use effect for value, set internal color value. Parse color value. And the default one is what? Oh, the default one is red in. Okay. No, let's have it white. Otherwise, default color. Refresh, click on this, click on this. Oh, now it works, you see? Now I can set the color, and the color area, color picker also moves the handle. And I assume this one works as well, yeah. And transparency, no? Wait a second. It doesn't work? The transparency doesn't work. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's a thing to fix. Let's commit this because it works. Let me also add the dialog. So add a fixed added no, fixed color picker for now. I mean, kind of fixed. And next I need to see the alpha channel. What are you analyzing? Don't analyze anything. Just remove this thing. All right. So let's see. The color picker sends two-string hex. Is there a hex alpha? Oh, hex alpha. This is what we want. Hex A. Two-string hex A. Now the alpha channel should work. Click on this. No. No, it works. Wait a second. Yeah, it works. All right. We are back in business. Which means if I go to the text color, now it's white. If I go all the way down, it's transparent. All right, this works. We fixed it. That was an easy fix. Let me revert to the template again to have it fresh. So fixed color picker alpha, oops, alpha channel. All right. Let me remove this code here. We don't need this. We don't need this. Neither this. What else? Format. And that's it. Oh, this is a complex thing. Right? Let's see the README. So we fixed the background color updates, right? Yes. Let's also fix split the code in multiple files, so the AI can write the next features faster than it does now. So removed some comments right now, and let's prompt AI to split the files. I think I need to also tell it how to split the files, or not. Let's ask it to split the files in the best way it can. So analyze apptsx and properties, and I also have the structure panel, this one. Almost 200 lines of code. It will get bigger. So analyze this structure panel and this, and split them in the best way possible based on their based on the functionality of their internal functions. You may add things that are reusable inside lib. What else? Utils. I will move db inside lib for now. Utils types. Types inside types. What's types? HTML node, whatever. Okay. It broke the the imports. Types. No. Let's rename this to index. Okay. And let's fix apptsx and we can then tell AI to fix everything else. Wait, does this work? No, we have an error. FTSX. Oh, right here. Instead of utils, it's lib. And it's, oh, instead of types is actually just types, right? No, yeah, it is. All right, does this work? Let me see. Just saw your post already. Just curious, you started with zero knowledge of encoding? No. I have more than a decade of web experience. I'm a software engineer. So yeah, I do this for a living. I do websites for a living, and I just started to build this this website builder. I have zero knowledge in building a website builder. I never did one. I never built one. But my only knowledge is building different types of websites. So to give, I can build things like YouTube. I can build pretty much anything. The things I built in the past were basically admin dashboards. For if you take a look at the YouTube Studio or analytics pages, this is what I built in the past. So I only have experience with those and a bunch of other stuff. But websites builders, no, zero experience with this, but it's basically a website. So it should be 90% the same as just a regular website. I mean, kind of. All right, getting back. Let me commit. Let's see if this works. So if I click on this, scrolling works, border radius works, even though it's very hard to see. Let me change the color of the button. Let's make it something like red. What else? Text color works. What else? Top margin kinda works. Awesome, that sounds great. Now I get it. Thank you. No problem, man. I saw a small bug, but I will ignore it for now and we will fix it in the future. It's not a big of a deal. Let me commit what I have right now. So removed some files, and let's prompt AI to do the refactor, and let's see what it does. Is it good at refactoring code or not? If not, I will need to prompt it to do some specific stuff. But it should be smart enough to split the files. I think this is one thing that if you're new to coding and you're using AI to build stuff, you might need to take a look. I mean, not take a look at the code because you're new to the code and you don't know maybe what it does, but you can prompt AI maybe every other day to tell it and split the code in some different files. And it might, split it so it does some files do specific stuff, because as I said before, if the files get too big, if you want to add more features and more features and more features, you'll wait a lot of time for the AI to write the files, because the AI writes the file from top to bottom. So if you have a file with 1000 lines of code, it will write, to add just a simple button, it will write the entire file top to bottom just to add a simple button. If you want to add some other section on your page, again, it will start to write top to bottom, and it will add your section and then the rest of the page. And the bigger the file, the more you wait to have your updates. And that's why I'm doing the split. And hopefully, from now on, it should be faster to add new features. So let's see what it did so far. It has a file. It created a file system file, and it has things like what? Open file, load saved file. So this is loading the template we have in the website builder. Okay, that's good. HTML parser, which does what? I mean, it reads the HTML we have, and it adds some weird stuff, which I don't like. But we will get back to this in the future. Element interactions. Okay. Create event listeners. Okay. Cleanup. Okay. Drag and drop. So this is dragging and dropping the elements from the components list into the page. I mean, this one is the same, pretty much. Handle drop. Okay. What else? Style utils. Draw element overlay. This is drawing the canvas. So when we select an element, we have the margin and the padding draw as orange and green. And we do this by adding a canvas on top of the selected element and draw orange or green in the canvas. And this is the section, the file that does that. In this case, all right. Get element style. So a lot of stuff. Set up overlays. Component library. What is this? Oh, this is this. It seems this is the list of available components that we can drag from the list. We will add a lot more components here. What else? Some index file for what? Types. In the types, it moved the types it added across the files I listed into this special index.ts from the types directory. Okay. And now it described what it did. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure. Wait a second. It said it moved things, but I still can see them here. What kind of refactor did AI do? I think you forgot to clean the files I told you about. You should use the functions that you just created. You should use the from the new files. Not sure what it did, but it stopped in the middle. And if you are a new developer, not developer, if you are new to this and you try to use AI, you get into some weird stuff, and without experience, it might be hard to follow. Can I code with cursor with zero experience in coding, just giving some prompts? Well, if you start watching my streams from the first one, and you start to understand what I'm trying to do, you might be able to follow for a few prompts. But at some point, depending on how complex the thing you want to build, how complex it is, AI will fail to do what you want it to do. And with zero experience, you can't point the AI to change that. I mean, you can tell it doesn't work, I want to happen this, but at some point it will fail. It won't understand exactly what you want to do. It depends. So to answer your question, it depends on how complex the thing you want to build is. In my case, it's very complex because there's no much information about building website builders. But if you want to build presentation websites or a company presentation website or a website that already exists like Instagram or X or YouTube, it will be able to give you a very nice website. But at some point you'll get into issues that are not very documented on the internet. And if the information is not on the internet, like things like how the YouTube compression works, you don't have too much information about video compression. And there is some information, but the AI might struggle to do this thing. But other than that, authentication, it can do authentication, it can do payments, it can do listing of blog posts, products, it can create carts, so you can add products into carts. It can create things that are very common. I think it's very good at that. If you get into complex stuff, well, you need a bit of coding experience. But what you can do is ask it to explain to you the things it did when you prompt it. So you prompt the AI to build something, and I recommend you to tell it to build something small. Why? Because the next step is for you to ask the AI what the things that it wrote mean. And if you prompted it to build something small, it will be really easy for you to follow what it did. It might add some small piece of code. You can ask the AI what's this piece of code, what it does, and you can go back and forth, ask him like 10, 20 questions. You'll start to understand the code. And with time, you'll get experience. And with that experience, you'll be able to build a lot more complex stuff. And if the AI gets frozen at some point, you'll know how to unblock the AI by just writing the correct prompt. Or maybe you saw here, I also revert the changes the AI did, because from experience, I know it didn't do the correct thing. And I did this a few times. It started to do really crazy stuff, and I knew they were not the correct things I wanted to do in the project. So yeah, you can start, ask the AI what to do, what the things that it did mean, and with time you'll start to understand, and yeah, you'll become like a full developer at that point. But you need patience. In a few months, I'm sure you'll be very good at this. All right, let's see what it did right now. So it removed a ton of code. I see it removed like 600 lines of code here, which is good. I won't check it. I'm assuming it just removed the code that it moved in the other files. I'll just accept it, and hopefully it works. So clicking on the button, oh, of course it doesn't work. Nothing works now. You see now? It doesn't work, and I can prompt the AI. I can tell it doesn't work, but what doesn't work? Selection doesn't work. I mean, we can try. Let's see if this works. Let's prompt the AI. Selecting an element doesn't work anymore. Selecting and hovering, right? Yes, selecting and hovering an element in the iframe. The iframe is the thing we added a few streams ago, /template, doesn't work anymore. Let's see if the AI can fix this. It's planning. Read element interactions. Okay. Whatever. Let's see. Oh, oops. Your answer is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just start small. You don't need to rush into it. I mean, you can play with it. You can play with it and start to build a very, very big website, and you'll see it will fail at some point. There are a lot of live streams from other people trying to use Bolt or some other AI website builders. But at some point, after 1 hour or so, you'll see the AI will fail to do the things that you want it to do. So yeah, start small. After you'll realize the AI can do big things. Try to understand the things by asking the AI what it did, and you should be ready to go in a few months. Compared to the traditional learning where you need years to learn these things, you have like a fully capable teacher at your fingers. Whew, so what it did here? I think it does some weird stuff. I already saw a piece of code that I didn't like. But let's see if this prompt fixes the issue. So scrolling works, hovering still doesn't work, clicking and selecting still doesn't work. So it failed miserably. Oh man. So at this point, I'm just convinced it doesn't work. So because it added, if I check the code that it did, it modified 4 files, it added 6 new ones, and there are hundreds of lines of code added here. So I won't read these because the previous code worked. So the plan was just to move some code from one file, split it in specific pieces of code, move them to different files, and just use those files. Nothing should have been changed, but it seems that I changed a few things. Let's do one more thing. Let's revert everything, restore to checkpoint. Let's start from scratch. So analyze these 2 files, as I said before, and split them in the best way possible based on the functionality of their internal functions. You may add things that are usable inside the lib. Do not change or improve the current functionality. You are only allowed to move code from the files I listed inside new files. Let's try this one. Do we have a fresh list of... yes, we don't have any changes. We are reset. Let's try this one. Maybe this one will tell AI to not do stupid things. Oh, oops. Let's see. Oh, it might take a while. The next thing we want to do is what? Add text editing in the template. So we need to add text editing back. It worked yesterday, so somehow AI wanted to break it today, of course. Oh, so this will take a while. Maybe we can work on the plan for the next things we want to do. So the main plan is to build this entire template. Let me make this one smaller so you can see the full menu. Is to build this template from scratch, from a blank page. Which means if I analyze this page here, it means I want to be able to create this white header, which I can do with the box element. If I drop a box element right here, maybe the dropping doesn't work correctly. Oops. What happened? I think the AI writes the code behind the scenes and refreshes everything. So I have this box here. Okay. And then I have this text here, so I can drop a text inside. Oh, dropping inside doesn't work. So that's a bug. I cannot drop text inside. And the text, I need to double click on the text, so we will fix this next to write my builder. And then I need to be able to build this menu here and the button. So, which means I need to drop a bunch of text components like so, rename them to features, how it works, testimonials, pricing, and I need to align them horizontally And we can do this with the things that we already have here. Let me see if I can select. We need to fix selection. And I think we need to add multiple selection. I need to be able to select multiple elements and drop them into into this container here. All right. Okay. So that's maybe the next thing I want to work on. Did it save this? No. Let's see if AI finished. It didn't. Okay. Oh, I forgot one thing. I forgot to tell AI to. Yeah, exactly this, to update the files with the new the old files with the new files that it just created. But it seems it knows now. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the question. Just take your time, and you should be ready to go. Don't get scared about this thing. This is you'll understand this. This will be like your second language. And good luck on your journey. Even though aren't you a bot? You talk very you write very professionally. Okay, let's see if this works again. So hovering works, cool. Selection works, border radius works, color picker works. All right, so this works. Now it's okay. I think it did a great job right now. And it split it in a very multiple files, too many files actually. Since it worked, let me see actually if loading files works. So I'll reset everything. Oh, it crashed the browser. What? Oh wow, I don't have a browser anymore. Okay, let's open it again. Personal restore. Oh wow, let me move all of them outside. Yeah, these are my personal browser windows opened. Okay, we are back. So I reset this, open project, open the template. I still have this is okay. Font size works. What's this? Allow on every visit. It wanted to save the file, so you need to allow the website builder to save on your disk. So every time I refresh, the changes are still there. Okay, so this works. Thank you. I'm not a bot, haha. The last phrase was too long, so I just summarized it for. Okay, Thank you for being here. Okay, let me commit this so we have the changes saved in Git. Add to this, yes. Let me refresh the template. So we start with a fresh template with no weird changes. My design skills are very bad, so you'll see me having these weird, ugly buttons and text and colors. So that's why I refresh the template every time. And I also have this problem with, oh man, what's this? Oh, there's a bug here. Give me 1 second. The color of the button is bad. Let me save this. So what did refactored the code in different files. I think it's okay for now. All right, let's move on to the next thing. So we split the code, add text editing. So, I mean, we have text editing. It just doesn't work. And I think I know why. I removed it when I started this stream. So let me close everything. There was a double click. Yeah, there's no double click anymore. And there's also one error here that I will just ignore for now. So I need to, let me see, what's more important to build this. So I tried to create this header here. I dropped a box. Where's my box? Oh, not button, sorry. So I'm dropping a box. I don't see the box. I mean, it's something here added. Let me refresh again. So I have the header. I wanted to create another header, so I test if I can recreate it. It adds something, but I don't see it. Let's do this. Whenever we add a box, I want it to have. Let's have a pink background. If it's empty, a pink background if it's empty. Just so I can see it. We will change it in the future. Pink, red, or something. And we can search for the box keyword. I want to do this manually. Box, let's see. Box. List box, no. App, structure, path check, box, no. Drag and drop. Yeah, right here. So whenever we create a box, it creates an element with a gray color. It has a border. So background color, it has a whitish colors. So I should be able to see it, but I don't. Let me add the box right here. Oh yeah, it's here. But if I add it here, now it's here. It works. Let me refresh. Let me start from scratch. Box. No box. Wait a second. Is it down below? No. Yeah, this is another bug we need to fix. Let me add it somewhere right here. No, I don't like it. Yeah, I will fix the dragging and dropping elements offline, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I will just add it here. So the next thing I want to do is create this the text aligning from left to right, which means I need to add a bunch of text inside, but I cannot add text inside. As you can see, it only allows me to add text up or down. I want to add the text inside the box, but I can't. So what I can do, what I know from the previous stream is when I drag an element, a component inside, if my mouse is in the top 50% of the height of the below element, in this case I'm in the top, you see the red line is displayed at the top, which means the text will be added at the top. If I move the mouse down a bit to be in the last 50% of the container that is below, which is my box, the blue line is now moved down, which just highlights that my text will be added below the box. But in this case, I think I will change this, and I will make it so that you need to be 25% up or 25% down in order to add the component up or down. And if you are in the middle, which is the 50% in the middle, which is from 20% to 75%, I wanted to add the current component inside the element that is below. In this case, my box, of course. So let's prompt AI to do this. Can it do it alone? Let's see. New chat. Right now, when I am dropping a new element into the template, it either drops it on top of the below, not a new element, a new component into the template. It either drops it on top of the below, the element below, if below or at the bottom, based on the cursor position, right? Position. Whoa, position. I want to change this and make it so that when the cursor is in the middle of the below element, it adds the component inside that element. So I'll give it an example. For example, if I am 25%, if my cursor is at 25% from top to bottom, add the component above the below element. If my cursor is between 25 and 75, between 25 and 75% from actually it will understand this, add the component inside the below element. And if my cursor is in the last 25%, in the last 25%, add the component below the just below. Right? This should be it. Yes, let's see if this works. And now I should be technically able to add text in the box and create this very menu. I can change colors, font weights, I can change font sizes. I don't think I can create the button, or can I? I think I can with the styles we have right now. I think I'll try it. Let's see if AI is able to. Oh, I cannot change text yet. But it's okay for now. We will just use the default text for the text component for now. And let's see if AI is able to fix the problem here. So it added a new type of, what's this? Type of position, direct position. So we have above, inside, and below. Okay. And now it needs to code what it means. So if we are above top quarter, if we are above 25%, it means we are above. If we are above bottom quarter, which is the last from 75% until 100%, we are below. Otherwise, it means we are inside. And what's this? New position, height. Is this the same code? It copied the code in 3 places, somewhat. Okay. Let's ignore. Oh, this is the indicator. This is the blue indicator that moves up, down, and in this case, it also creates one, I guess, in the middle of the element that is below the cursor. What's this? Oh, this defines what it means to be above. Above means that you need to insert before. So we have the box, we need to insert our element before the box. If we are below, we are inserting below. And if we are in the middle, we just append the child into the box that we just created. Waiting for approval. No, skip. Wait, it's running dev manually? Don't do this. So I've updated, blah, blah, blah. You did good. Let's see if this works. Refresh. So let's add the box right here and add the text. Okay, it works. Add the text again. And add the text again. It's a bit buggy, but it kind of works. So we have the text here. I can select the parent and I can make it display flex. And now we have the line for the menu. I can click on this. I can make the text color be this blue that we have for the My Builder. Kind of like this, I guess. Like it's a bit purple, right? And I can make the font size bigger. Like this. And the font weight, let's make it bold. And I just need to update the text to be My Builder. But you get the idea. We are very close into finishing this phase 1 of the project and be able to create this entire thing, this template. We just need to figure out a few more things. Oh, we also have aligning. Right now the text is, this black text is a bit more up than the blue text. So I can go and do align items center. Now everything is in the center. Let's play a bit with this last element here. And let's see if we can build the button. We'll just ignore the text. But this button has a background color of some sort of a blue. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, the transparency is 100%. Let's increase the transparency. Sorry, let's decrease the transparency. Let's make it 100% opaque. Make it blue, like a light blue, something like this. Text color is white, so instead of black, it's just white. We have a bit of padding and border radius. Let's increase the border radius a bit. 4 pixels, 5 pixels, 4 pixels. And boom, we have almost the same button except the text. We are very close. And I think I can also build this hero section, that build beautiful websites without code and AI. And this is just a box, so I can drop a box below. I can make the background color be this, what's this, like a blue, purplish, bluish color. Like so. And I can, like so, I can drop a text thing inside. And this text, it's white. And it's very big. How big? Like this big. And maybe bold. And I don't have text editing, but I will be able to change the text if we had that. We also have, what's this? We have padding. Let me see. Where's padding? Top padding. Let me add like 20 pixels. Oh, oops. Oh, we have a bug here. It doesn't update here. Oh, it's the bug we had earlier. But we can see it here. It has 28 pixels. Let's increase this to 50. No, it doesn't like it. 50. It has a few bugs, but I will fix them. And the text, oh, we have a small problem here. Actually, no. We can make the parent display flex. Where is it? Display flex. Justify content center. Okay. We are very close into finishing phase 1. We are very, very close. As you can see, let me select this. The header the header at the top is almost the same. I mean, my header and my hero section is almost the same as the one from the template. Super close. I'm super happy with this. And of course, I can add multiple nodes. This is the next text, the text here. It's not aligned correctly, so the parent needs to have flex direction instead of a row. I need to place it in the column, in a column section, and align items center. Yes, make the text white. And I cannot write text right now, but it should be something like this. I see it also has margins. There's a button in the middle. I don't have, oh, I have buttons. Let me add the button. Oh, the button is not correctly added. And I can, oh, we don't have move. I need to implement move because I want to move the button below. Let me see if I can add the button below, like so. Oh, I added the box. I have deletion. Deletion works. I can delete the button. And I can add the button right here. Come on, let me add the button right here. And this button, I'm not sure how this one is 100% width, but this one, it's not. Oh, justify content. Oh, align items, stretch. No. It fixes the button, but it doesn't fix the text. I mean, we can fix the text by adding another style called text aligning. And we should set this to text align center, but we don't have this. Anyhow, you get the idea. Let me refresh. Oh, it's saved here. It's okay. Let's see. Let's go on with the plan. What's our plan? Let's follow the plan. Where's plan for today? Add text editing. Let's add text editing back. What's the error? Let me fix the error here because it's annoying. We also have this one. Ooh. Wait, the file is still too big. Wait a second. What did the AI do? It didn't use the new files? What? Wait a second. Let me check the last commit. Oh, it only changed the structure panel component and not the other ones. Let's prompt AI to fix the other ones. Also, update, do the same thing for app.tsx and properties panel as you did for structure panel. And the stream is about to end. I think we are 2 hours into the stream. Almost 2 hours. Oof. That's a lot of streaming. Wait, the modifications already been applied in the previous interaction. I've implemented the request drag and drop behavior. Oh, sorry. You are correct. This is not the correct chat window. Let me open the previous one, refactoring this one. Let me copy the text from here. Where is it? Right here. Let me copy this because I already wrote it. Refactoring this one here. I had the wrong chat window opened because I'm opening a new chat window for every type of feature or change I want to do. If you prompt AI in a single chat window with to do a lot of things, at some point it will lose context. It will remember everything you said in the previous prompts. If you have like 100 prompts, it will remember all of them in the same chat window, and at some point it won't know what to do, and it will freak out and start writing I don't know, horses on mountains or something like that. it will get crazy. So that's why I'm starting a new chat window every time I change something. Yes, this is what I wanted to see. A lot of removed code. And hopefully it works. Come on. Do we have something else? Oh, what's this? Oh, let me close this. Do we have something else in the plan for today? Oh, the preview feature. We don't have the preview feature. This is not a big of a deal right now, so we can add it later. Once we are able to build something. Let's see AI. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you updating drag and drop to support inside position? No, it's already here. Oh, you see, it starts to do weird stuff right now. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what it did with dragging and dropping. It shouldn't change this. Oh, just this? Just one line? Okay. Okay. I think it might be okay. Wait, it's not finished. Let's fix. Oh, okay. All right. I think it's done now. Oh, it's not done. Let's finally fix the issue with this. Okay. Okay, it's finished now. Let's see if everything works. Refresh. Clicking, hovering works. Oh, clicking doesn't work. I cannot see the margins now. Yeah, I'll do this off screen tomorrow. And so in the next stream, I will have the code ready to add more features in. So yeah, let me revert everything because it did bad things. Restore checkpoint. Continue. Yeah. Oh, AI. It's good and bad at the same time. Whoa, 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 whoa. It deleted my files? Why? AI, what did you do? Not sure what happened there. Hello? Lib. Let's see. Lib. Utils. Types? No. Oh, it's lib types. Okay. app.tsx. Lib types. Okay. Yeah, I won't spend more time on this. Let me check the readme. Yeah, I was supposed to fix the text editing. I'm not 100% sure I should add this right now because some parts of the code, mainly this component, is using the refactored, the new files, these ones. But this component and which one? And this one, sorry, this one and this one are using the old code. So I have the same code written twice. once in these components and once in these files. And it seems AI it's not able to properly use this one in the lib folder, which means it's a very good time to end the stream. The progress was all right. Actually, it was great, because I was able to create this portion of the template with just the things that are built into the site builder, which is great. And next week I will be having a very fresh code just to build on top of, and add the new features that I just talked about. In the next stream, I think I will be able to add text editing. I won't be adding preview feature. I'll just move it down for now. What other things I need to do? Oh, text aligning, text align, style text aligning. What else? What else do I need to build this? Well, technically this hero section has a gradient, but in my case I added just a simple background color. But I think I'll stay with the background color, and we will add the gradient style feature in the future. What else? I think I also need to fix selecting things in the tree view here on the left, because it's a very nice way to see what things are selected. It will give us the ability to build this menu on the right and the logo, the company name on the left, and allow us to have this space right here, I think. I think another style I need to add is flex value. Yes, I think flex value, it will help us with creating this space right here. I think that's it. We will figure out the next things in the next stream. Cool. That's it for today. See you in the next stream. Nice progress.